Judging a book by its cover. This is Leo and Lily. They are twins. They're celebrating their 10th birthday today. Lily wants to wear a red skirt to the party, whereas Leo still hasn't decided yet. Out of the two outfits, which one do you think he would choose? If he chose the t-shirt and pants, you are wrong. Leo wants to wear the purple skirt. Why is it questionable if Leo wears a skirt but not if Lily does? Gender essentialism is the belief that men and women are different because of their biologically distinct and intrinsic qualities. People who express their gender and identity in a way that is inconsistent with cultural expectations for their sex are identified as gender non-conforming individuals. Previous studies by German and colleagues have illustrated that children categorize an individual's behavior by gender rather than by appearance. More recently, in 2024, a study by Finer and colleagues discovered that the social and cultural conditions surrounding a child are crucial in determining their gender beliefs, especially in a society where the idea of gender is constantly changing. How and why do children judge individuals in this way? A study by Gross and researchers in America tested whether exposure to anti-gender essentialist messaging decreases gender essentialism in children. They tested whether a reduction in gender essentialism would decrease bias against gender non-conforming children. 204 participants aged 6 to 10 years were randomly assigned to watch either a gender video with anti-essentialist messaging or a climate video. The gender video was designed to change the child's gender essentialist belief by stating that girls and boys are innately the same, like girls and boys are the same in a lot of ways. Meanwhile, the climate prompt illustrated similarities between climates, like deserts and frozen lands are truly the same in a lot of ways. Afterwards, the children completed 4 tasks that measured whether their gender essentialist beliefs changed after watching the video. The findings revealed that anti-gender essentialist messaging did not decrease gender essentialism or children's prejudice against gender non-conforming peers. However, a small difference was that participants who watched the gender video perceived gender essentialism as less rigid compared to the climate video group. This may potentially have arisen from the explicit wording and generalization of gender in the anti-essentialist messages, which effectively communicated the similarities between the sexes. Furthermore, older children were found to have less prejudice against gender non-conforming peers, revealing that gender essentialism may reduce with increased age. Although the study lacked definitive findings, it provided a small insight into how children's perception of gender and their prejudice against gender non-conforming peers can be reduced by repeatedly reinforcing gender similarities. This helps parents and teachers create an environment for children that teaches them to accept and interact with gender non-conforming peers. It also prevents children from discriminating against others because of how different they look or act compared to their gender. So don't judge a book by its cover. There's always more to the story.